What's up, superhumans? BT here. Thanks for joining me. If you are new to this channel, first of all, welcome. I am super stoked to have you. Generally, I like to create content that's gonna help you move, feel, and perform better, both mentally and physically. And I said generally, but today does align with that in a very odd way. For me, creativity is a huge piece of maintaining really good mental health. And that's what we're working on today. Also, let me apologize for my general appearance. Normally, well, honestly, I don't look much better than this. I look kind of like I've been through the ringer last 3 days, and that's because I have. In August, I started having some weird respiratory issues. Some weird issues that looked a lot like COVID. Everybody thought it was COVID, but after going to the ICU, the ER in October, it was just some really rare, nasty complications from mononucleosis. I don't have a tank, I don't have an engine. I'm like super tired all the time, but I was feeling a lot better. And then just out of nowhere, they kind of reared its ugly head again. So I've been in bed for the last 3 days, and that's kind of why I look like this. Anyway, when I'm sick, the only thing I can that I really want to do is do creative stuff because it helps with my mental health. And today I thought it would be fun. Here's where this all ties in. Not only did I get super sick, but I also broke the crap out of my phone. iPhone 10, it served me well. Accidentally ran it over, and there's just nothing I can do to fix it. So it's dead. It's gone the way of the buffalo. But because of that, I ended up having to get a new phone, and we got the brand new iPhone 12. It's pretty zippy. And with that, iOS 14 and the ability to customize your own icons. It was something I did yesterday, like all day, and it was a lot of fun, and I thought I would show you how to make your own custom icons here in Procreate and create them like your own tappable icons on iOS 14 if you have an iPhone or an iPad. Normally I would do it on the phone, but just so you can see, I think I'm gonna do it on the iPad to make it a little bit easier. All right, let's get into it. So first thing I want to do is come into Procreate. And we are going to do a new canvas, and we're gonna go to custom canvas. Now, the pixel by pixel size, it's a square. It's 180 by 180, but I've tried this and it does not give you clean edges because when you go through, like, everything is super pixelated. So you actually want to create a much bigger square, and then when you actually do this, your iPhone or your iPad will shrink it down for you automatically, and thus it gives you really super clean lines. So I've got it on 2000 by 2000 pixels here. So we've got a nice square. Bam. So I'm gonna come into my spray paints. I've got a fat nozzle, and let's do a black background at first. We're gonna crank this up. How big is that? I'm having a hard time seeing because I've got a lot of glare right now. That's for you, so you can see well. Oh, I guess I could use my top down. All this is just gonna be kind of haphazard here. I'm not really following, and I'm just gonna start going through and just coloring. Let's go, where we go? We'll go blue, let's go hot pink. Let's come up here to red, add a little bit of red. Now we're coming into orange. So we're just doing the whole gamut of colors here. Yellow, green, got some teal, and I'm gonna do a little bit of white to kind of cap it off. As white as I can get. Now, what we need to do is think of the app that we want to mimic. So we want to open up, and for me, let's do an easy one. We'll do the Instagram logo because that's super duper easy. So what I'm gonna do now is create a new layer. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna grab my inking brush. I like the studio pen, and I'm gonna go to black here, and I'm going to just draw a square. Hold that down to give me a perfect square. I can do the same thing with my circle in the middle. A little circle at the top. So here we have it. Now I just need to like kind of round the edges. I'm just trying to have some fun. Customize my home screen a little. That looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it does look pretty good. I'll redraw that circle, hold it down, shrink it. So now we have kind of our Instagram logo. I love Procreate. It's a lot of fun to tinker around on. Boom. All right, so there we have it. We've got our logo done. So now all we need to do is export it. We're exporting it as a JPEG. We're gonna save that image. Now here is kind of the technical part. What we've got are the Shortcuts app. So if you don't have this, go into your app store and make sure you download Shortcuts. I'm gonna click on this, and we need a new shortcut. So we're gonna hit this plus button. I've never done this on the iPad, so I'm just trying to think of how I would do it from the phone. We're gonna come into search, and we're gonna type in open app. Here we have it. So I'm gonna click on this. Right up here you see open. I'm gonna hit choose because this is gonna give us what app do we wanna open when we click on our own icon. So now I'm gonna come into Instagram. So all this is doing is creating a shortcut. Now we're gonna hit these three dots, shortcut name, and I'm gonna type in Instagram. We're gonna go in and add to home screen. I'm gonna click on this, retitle it Instagram. That way it's not just titled on your phone as new shortcut 15. I'm gonna click on the icon logo, and then I'm going to choose photo, and there's my guy. I'm just gonna say use, and hit add, and now it's been added to my home screen. So now when I go out, look right there, Instagram, we've got our icon, so when I tap on it, it should open up Instagram. Beautiful. Well, that's it. I hope you thought that was cool. It's been fun for me to tinker around. I know this was a super short video, but again, I don't have a ton of energy. I just hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to say thank you so much for all the support. Listen, my goal at the end of this year was to be at 1,000 subscribers, and I think I'm only like 30 or 40 away from hitting 3,000, which is nuts, and we still have an entire month left. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. It goes a long way to help people find these videos, and you know, by your comments, it sounds like they're doing you a lot of good. Also, if you want to be entered in the awesome contests that I do, you got to make sure that you're subscribed, and plenty of you aren't. I think it's something like 97% of the people that watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you want to do me a huge solid and get me to that 3,000, please subscribe. But also, like I said, it goes a long way, and then you get entered into the dope contest. We're giving away a Compex IR, $600. That's how much they cost. Those things are pretty awesome. Thank you for everything. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Starting in August. That was weird. Just flick the, oh wow, that's really uneven. That's gonna bother the crap out of me.